$3, perfect for a night at the drive-in. The 4 for $3 deal now with the bacon cheddar crisp. Rallies and checkers. Fast foodies know the deal.
Make the most of a few minutes with instant moisture from KY Ultra Gel.
Remember when the doctor would come to you when you couldn't get to the doctor? The good old days are back. Mobile Physician Services, a medical house call practice, delivers primary and specialty care to those who find it challenging to get to their doctor appointments. Accepting Medicare and other insurance carriers, Mobile Physician Services offers the care you need with the convenience and comfort that comes from staying in your own home. Old-fashioned service, modern technology. Call Mobile Physician Services today to schedule your first visit.
Gulf Tile and Cabinetry is proud to partner with WFTS's Tampa Bay Home Pros. If you want a beautiful, stunning new kitchen, bathroom, or to update your tile and floor, trust the best. Gulf Tile and Cabinetry. Tampa Bay's Home Pros will help you create a look that's uniquely yours. Call today.
They have eyes everywhere. You may think they aren't paying attention, but they are. And they can report a crime anonymously from their phone using the Crime Stoppers P3 tip app. Are they taking selfies, recording that cute squirrel, or catching you in the act? You won't know. The Crime Stoppers app allows anyone to send in text, picture, and video tips to earn up to $3,000. Fast, easy, anonymous. Download the app today.
This Mother's Day, the Golden Diamond Source has gifts in everyone's price range.
Fine jewelry is one of the only gifts that can last forever and can be passed down from generation to generation. If any of the moms on your list live in another city, we can securely ship it for free in time for Mother's Day.
Happy Mother's Day from the Golden Diamond Source.
Hey, here we are at the all-new Fusillo Nissan with Chris McDonald, our fleet manager, Gloria, of course. And Gloria, you know, Chris does such a good job with our fleet department.
He does.
We're standing in front of, what is this?
This is an MV200.
Right, and I noticed that we sell a lot of florists, we sell a lot of air conditioning companies.
Great service vehicles.
Service vehicles, right? And I know we sell the bigger ones too, right?
All day.
Now, what are they?
Nissan NV Cargo.
Right, the big ones, right?
Big vans.
So we handle everything here at Fusillo Nissan, right?
High roof,
and then
standard
call
roof.
us right here and ask for Chris McDonald, where everything here at Fusillo Nissan is what, gang? It's huge.
Attention homeowners, with this extreme heat, your air conditioning system is working hard every day. If it suddenly stops, call ARS to the rescue. For a limited time, we'll waive our service call fee with any repair. That's huge savings. Visit arstampabay.com.
ABC Action News is brought to you by Morgan & Morgan, for the people.
Now at 5, reaction pouring in overnight on the bombshell firing of FBI Director James Comey. Both sides of the aisle expressing concern over the timing of this decision.
The wildfire at Starkey Wilderness Park posing a danger that could last for weeks ahead. How the Pasco School District is handling the issue and the impact it's having on academics.
Good morning, Tampa Bay. Time to wake up and start your day.
This is ABC Action News in the morning.
Good morning, Tampa Bay. We are glad you're with us. I'm James Tully.
And good morning. I'm Dia Riley. Janelle Martinez is watching the traffic for us. But first, we want to check in with Greg D. It's another hot and dry one on tap. We've been begging for rain, but it doesn't look like there's any significant rainfall in the near future.
No,
right?
today the wildfire danger, the highest we've seen it all week as the humidity just continues to drop. Let's take a look at the current conditions out there. We'll start off in St. Pete. Now, this is one area that will see higher relative humidity throughout the afternoon. 73 degrees, the temperature now, that humidity up to 73%. Dew points in the mid-60s. We've got a light north wind. That's another thing we'll see all day, light winds. And that's good news for the wildfires. Bartow, 64 right now, much cooler inland. This is one of those locations that's just going to get crazy dry this afternoon, with relative humidity dropping to likely around 20% for the afternoon. As temperatures around Tampa climb to 91, Bartow 95, 96 this afternoon. Still talking rain chances in the extended forecast. We'll talk about how that could affect your weekend plans coming up in just about 15 minutes. Janelle, good morning.
Good morning, Greg, and good morning, everybody. We're checking out the Sunshine Skyway first. There was some overnight construction there. That has all cleared. Now taking a look at the Howard Franklin Bridge. Look at how wide open the lanes are here. No crashes or breakdowns on the bridge. Less than 10 minutes to get across. And the average speeds on I-4, I-75, and 275 right through St. Pete, all in the green this morning. Dia.
All right, thanks, Chanel. Firefighters are making progress on that large wildfire at Starkey Wilderness Park. It's now 75% contained.
Which is good news, but we're finding out problems are expected to persist, possibly for weeks. Let's go to ABC Action News reporter Rodney Dunnigan. He's live there. And Rodney, you say it's the students that are still feeling the biggest impact.
That's right, James. And you mentioned the problems that could potentially linger for weeks. We're talking about the smoke. That's the big issue here. Now, as for those students, kids who attend the middle school and the high school there at River Ridge, classes will not be starting until 10:45 for the rest of the week. And this is posing a major problem for those seniors who are taking final exams this week. If we can, let's toss to a bit of that dramatic video we've been looking at for the past few days. Although conditions continue to improve here, Pasco school administrators are taking a safe approach for the rest of the week. It's making for a late day for students as well. Classes are not ending this week until 5:10 p.m. Now, the district is trying to work with families as they deal with this changing schedule.
If they made doctor's appointments or they have commitments with work, we've asked them to try to work it out with their employers, but we are trying to remain flexible.
And as far as those firefighters who are dealing with all of this, Pasco County also receiving an outpouring of support and donations from the community as firefighters deal with this fire here. The local Salvation Army is accepting donations of water, sunblock, and other essential items at their Port Richey location. That's on Ridge Road. And of course, later on this morning, we'll be speaking with school officials about any other possible changes to the school schedule next week. For now, reporting live in Pasco County, Rodney Dunnigan, ABC Action News.
Okay, Rodney, we'll see you in an hour. Of course, fire conditions can change at any moment in these dry conditions, so be sure to check our website for updates the minute they come into our newsroom. You can also get them delivered instantly to you with our mobile app. We'll send out push alerts on those updates.
New this morning, Tampa police are trying to find out what led to a deadly collision on Hillsborough Avenue. Right now, we know a vehicle hit and killed a pedestrian. It happened last night at the Hillsborough-Tampania Avenue intersection. Police say the victim was an adult, but they've not yet released an identity.
New this morning, President Trump making his first comments about the firing of FBI Director James Comey. On Twitter, the president tweeting about Senator Chuck Schumer's statement on the matter, saying crying Chuck Schumer recently said he does not have confidence in Comey, then acts indignant. In the meantime, criticism and questions swirling as we wait to hear from the White House and the FBI. Comey's firing coming without warning and in the middle of an investigation into Russia's involvement in President Trump's election win. Comey was leading that investigation. The official letter to Comey from the president stating his handling of the Clinton email investigation is to blame for letting him go.
This has nothing to do with the campaign from 6 months ago. This has everything to do with the performance of the FBI director since the president has been in the White House.
Trump says he acted on advice from Attorney General Jeff Sessions, who recused himself from the Russia investigation. Republican Senator Jeff Flake tweeted, "I've spent the last several hours trying to find an acceptable rationale for the timing of Comey's firing. I just can't do it." Coming up at 5:30, we'll show you where Florida lawmakers stand on Comey's firing.
We're also just learning overnight federal prosecutors are issuing subpoenas to associates of former National Security Advisor Michael Flynn. Sources say they're looking for business records as part of an investigation into Russian meddling into the 2016 presidential election. Officials are investigating how Flynn communicated about payments from business clients from Russia and Turkey. He was forced to resign as National Security Advisor earlier this year.
Florida may become the first state to place the burden of proof in stand-your-ground cases on prosecutors instead of the accused. Local domestic violence support groups warn that this change will push crime further into the shadows, making it tougher to prosecute in court. They fear the change actually protects the abuser. In many cases, victims are too scared to come forward, taking a crucial piece of evidence away from the prosecution.
Reality is a domestic violence batterer, an abuser, has nothing to lose now by filing for a stand-your-ground immunity claim.
So advocates are urging Governor Rick Scott to protect victims by vetoing the bill. Supporting lawmakers say it should always be the state's duty to prove the accused acted outside of the law in any case. A reminder, ABC Action News is committed to taking action against domestic violence. If you or someone you know is in a domestic violence situation, you can just call the statewide hotline at 1-800-500-1119. We've also posted information on our website, Facebook page, and of course on Twitter.
Well, this morning we know the name of the Tarpon Springs police officer who shot and killed a man at a crowded car show. Authorities say Officer Scott McIsaac is the one who killed Nicholas Provenza. McIsaac is a field training officer. He says Provenza came at him with a knife at the car show on Saturday, but Provenza's family and friends say he was not a violent man. Tarpon Springs police say they'll release the results of their investigation once it's completed.
And Pasco deputies want to know if you recognize this woman. They say she stole 2 credit cards from people shopping at a Target store in Tampa, then used them to buy herself gift cards from the Target in Pasco County. She drives a red Dodge Charger. Call Pasco Sheriff's Office if you know anything.
Protecting trees in Tampa is a hot topic, so much so that the city is holding extra meetings over its plan to update Tampa's tree ordinance. Mayor Bob Buckhorn says protections for the city's giant live oaks would remain in place, but some people, though, aren't convinced and they fear change would loosen regulations. The Barksdale Senior Center is hosting a discussion on the proposed tree ordinance change. It's tonight at 5:30.
And we are expecting new details today on a huge settlement between a small parish in Louisiana and oil giant BP. The settlement will pay for damages from that bad oil spill back in 2010. Plaquemines Parish leaders say the oil spill caused a rig explosion, damaged its marshes. It didn't take part in a $20 billion settlement between BP and the government. Today, the parish president is holding a press conference to detail the settlement and how the money will be used.
All right, an accidental discovery is leading to a new product that you might soon be able to add to your morning beauty routine. Scientists say they may be close to developing a cream to cure baldness and stop hair from graying. And get this, scientists at the University of Texas made that discovery while doing cancer research. They're testing it right now on mice.
See, I'm fine with the baldness cream. That's great. But I would like a little salt and pepper on the sides, you know?
Nice on you.
Yeah, thank you. We'll see what we can do.
All right, take a look at this. Foam raining from the ceiling at NOAA's Hurricane Hunter hangar in Lakeland.
Yeah, it's quite a sight. It was actually a fire suppression test, and the team passed with flying colors. They will move into the new facility at Lakeland Linder Regional Airport next week, just in time for hurricane season. The city of Tampa wants to make sure you're ready with a little competition. All you have to do is go to the city's website, print out the I Am Tampa Ready logo. You can find an I Am Ready logo anywhere, but you want to be Tampa Ready. Take a selfie with it while completing the day's readiness task. The task for today, get your hurricane insurance checked on. Post the picture on Twitter or Facebook and you could win a prize from NOAA. Greg, pretty soon you'll be doing some Q&As on Facebook, I'm sure, about hurricane preparedness, something that I'm sure that really is going to be important soon.
Yeah, we're about 3 weeks now away from the start of hurricane season. Officially starts June 1st. Nothing out there in the Atlantic now. 60s away from downtown Tampa this morning across portions of Hillsborough County. 71, though, downtown. Take a look at your forecast for today. Up 20 degrees to 91. We're talking about expanded red flag warnings for the rest of the afternoon. Info on that coming up. Dia?
All right, thanks, Greg. 9 minutes after 5. Coming up, one step closer to major changes in your child's school. The one thing causing the most tension now that this bill just needs one last approval from the governor.
In all new this morning, the woman accused of starting this riot in a Fort Lauderdale airport speaking out. The once-in-a-lifetime event she missed because Spirit Airlines canceled her flight.
Never ask again. Did I close the garage door? Call Banco Overhead Doors to install a LiftMaster garage door opener that sends alerts to your smartphone and lets you monitor your door and lights from anywhere. Get it today at bancodoors.com.
I'll walk from here, Dad.
Are you embarrassing me?
Oh, no, it's not you.
Are you sure?
Yes.
Uh-oh, better get Mako. Come into Mako today and get a professional paint service for only $2.99. Mako, America's Body Shop.
My name is Robert. I was in a car accident. And first thing I did was call Catania because I've always seen them on television. And they were really, they were there for me, I mean, from the first time I called. So I'm so grateful that they really responded so quick and I was able to get medical attention right away. Any question that I needed to ask, I would just call them anytime, 7 days a week.
At Catania, we put families first.
Damon John. He's a beloved shark, watched and trusted by millions. And this morning on GMA, he's revealing something personal about himself and his health that could help you or someone you love. This morning, Damon John live, only on Good Morning America.
This is Violet. She's been waiting for this moment for a while. A moment other kids wouldn't think twice about. her first bowl of Cheerios. Because now that Cheerios are gluten-free, Violet and many others are enjoying their first bowl today.
It's Empire Today's biggest sale, the 50-50-50 sale. 50% off carpet and flooring, 50% off padding and materials, and 50% off installation. That's right, half off your entire project. You can save thousands. Don't miss Empire's 50-50-50 sale. Schedule now.
800-588-2300 Empire.
Today. And now Empire Today has stores open inside JCPenney.
Hey, what are you gonna do this summer? Same as last year. What are you gonna do? I'm gonna have the best summer ever at the Y. I wanna have the best summer ever. You can. All you need is one of these YMCA passports.
Family time means put down the phone and relax.
Come on, Dad. Come on, John.
It's time to focus on the people you're with
All right, okay.
and enjoy Red Cap comfort in your home.
I'll walk from here, Dad.
Are you embarrassing me?
Oh, no, it's not you.
Are you sure?
Yes.
Uh-oh, better get Mako. Come into Mako today and get a professional paint service for only $2.99. Mako, America's Body Shop.
My wife still doesn't believe I got a new Banco garage door and garage door opener for just $9.44.
I hope so.
But I really did. Did you get me anything?
For service, selection, and style, trust Banco Overhead Doors. Bank on the best.
Good morning, Lakeland and all of Tampa Bay. Get caught up as you start your day.
This is ABC Action News in the morning.
It's at 13 minutes after 5 right now. A Flagler County woman is charged with killing her blind and disabled husband and hiding his body in their backyard. Deputies arrested 52-year-old Dorothy Singer. She's accused of shooting her husband 5 times. Investigators say she covered his body in a tarp and tried to hide the smell with bleach and mothballs. Singer has been married 3 times and all 3 husbands have died. Now they're looking into the deaths of the other 2.
Airline chaos continues. Now it's hitting Southwest Airlines, a fight breaking out between passengers waiting to get off the plane that had just landed in California. In this case, Southwest praising its employees, saying they reacted quickly and broke up the fight. And that brings us to this morning. New details in this so-called riot at Fort Lauderdale Hollywood International Airport. A court now ordering Spirit Airlines pilots to fly this morning. It was a dispute between the airline and the pilots union about overtime that led to these canceled flights and ultimately this mess. One of those 3 people arrested in this is now speaking out.
I was upset, and they try to say I started a riot for being upset. And then this is my first time ever being arrested in my life. And I have a college degree, so this is ridiculous.
Well, she, along with dozens in that crowd, missed a college graduation ceremony. In total, Spirit has canceled more than 300 flights in the last 3 days, disrupting travel for an estimated 20,000 people.
An education overhaul bill is now on Governor Rick Scott's desk. We've been following this very closely for you because it would make some big changes to your child's school day. First, students at a consistently failing school will be shifted to charter schools run by private organizations. Also, major changes will come to testing and teacher salaries. And one highlight of the bill, elementary schools must set aside 20 minutes a day for free play recess. The bill, though, is creating some tension, especially over the charter school issue. Since it's part of the state budget, though, Governor Scott can still veto it.
You know, Greg, I liked Dia's necklace so much this morning, I thought I'd wear a suit to match it. And I guess you had the same idea.
I
You know
did.
what?
I loved
They're
it.
teasing me because I sent a text last night saying I was wearing something different. But, you know, things happen.
She looks great.
When you get up in the morning and it, you know, just doesn't work.
It's okay.
I've had those mornings where one thing leads to another and suddenly...
But I at least kept the gray in the necklace.
She kept the gray in the necklace. All right. So hopefully maybe you'll wear some light gray to match us this morning. Good morning, everybody. And hopefully you'll have a smoother trip out the door. Hopefully you get to sleep in a little later than we do. This morning, take a look at this shot. We'll start off with a beautiful sunrise picture. This is from Honeymoon Island out there off the coast of Palm Harbor from Tony. Gorgeous shot. Look at this. Actually, I think this one's from, no, this one is from Honeymoon. She sent me another one. I'm going to see another one later from Clearwater. That one is beautiful as well. She always is an early riser, so hopefully she has a smooth ride and a smooth get-up time this morning as well. Low 70s, upper 60s. Venice over towards Englewood this morning. Sarasota County, good morning to you. Cooler inland, warmer at the coast. It'll be hot inland later this afternoon. 66 in Plant City, at 66 in Brandon. You drive down I-4 into downtown Tampa, you're going to be hitting the low 70s by the time you get to work on your morning commute. 93 downtown Tampa at least this afternoon, 97 Bartow, 96 in Lakeland. Upper 80s right by the coast with a light wind offshore. Not a lot of wind today, and that's one of the big issues that we're dealing with. Red flag warnings are up. These are up for low relative humidity and high fuel content on the ground, meaning lots of dry brush from leaves to grass to plants that have absolutely dried out because of the lack of water here. Winds are not going to be a huge issue today, so if we do see a fire pop up, it should not spread too quickly. Hopefully, if there are any fires, they'll be able to get them under control pretty quickly. Low pressure moving out of the northeast. High pressure is still stuck all week. Hasn't moved since we talked about it on Monday. Area of low pressure will eventually break this high down, giving us a chance for some showers and storms. Today, the showers and storms well off to our west from Texas over towards Kansas, Missouri, and over towards northern Illinois, where some severe weather is possible. When that system reaches us, I do not think we'll see severe storms here. Mostly sunny skies on Futurecast all day today. Tomorrow, another repeat back in the low 90s. And look at Friday and then Saturday. That is the highlight of the weekend, not because it's sunny, but because we'll see the best chance of rain with high temperatures in the mid 80s. Janelle, good morning.
Good morning, Greg. Good morning, everybody. We're checking out your drive through Pinellas County. Reports of a crash right here at Gulf to Bay at Belcher. I was seeing some westbound delays here. Not seeing anything anymore. Looks like this crash is in the clearing stages. US 19 looking good. Also checking out 275 right through St. Pete, looking great as well. Here's a live look at 275. The lane's wide open there, pushing 70 from the Sunshine Skyway all the way down to the Howard Franklin. And your drive on the Veterans in the green, 16 minutes from 54 down to 275. Tia.
All right, thanks, Janelle. 18 minutes after 5. Still ahead this morning, women getting sick from their breast implants, now getting explant surgery. The doctor here in Tampa Bay working to get these women better. But first this morning, remember the teen who took to Twitter to win free chicken nuggets from Wendy's? Well, that quest earned him a new social media record.
And I'm happy when I get 5 retweets. And Amazon's Echo speaker is getting some new features. Here's ABC's Kenneth Gibson and Diane Macedo.
In today's Tech Bites, Amazon Alexa now has eyes and a face.
Amazon unveiling its newest device, the Echo Show. Its first smart speaker with a built-in camera and touch screen.
The $230 device will also allow free face calls to others with compatible Amazon apps.
Reports on the new iPhone's delay have apparently been exaggerated. Word is the phone's processor and other electronics will be ready on schedule.
The iPhone 8 is set to be unveiled in September.
And this morning, a new Twitter record.
Carter Wilkerson's tweet asking Wendy's how many retweets he needs for a year of free chicken nuggets is now the most retweeted message ever. More than 3.5 million retweets. That replaces Ellen's Oscar selfie as the most retweeted ever.
Wow, that's a tongue twister. And Carter, by the way, gets the year of free nuggets as well.
And $100,000 to a charity.
Our new friend.
Those are your Tech Bites.
When you run a farm-to-table restaurant, your guests expect the very best ingredients. My passion is finding them. I want my ingredients to be simple, honest, and delicious. And I want the same for my best friend Tucker. So he gets Blue Earth's Essentials. It's farm-to-table inspired recipes with things like farm-raised chicken, ancient grains like quinoa, and superfoods like kale. Ingredients I'm proud to serve my guests and my boy. Blue Earth's Essentials. Think of it as farm-to-table inspired canine cuisine.
Discover our most caring color. Schwarzkopf presents Keratin Color with Keratin Care Complex. Intense care for less hair breakage. Keratin Color from Schwarzkopf. And now experience new sensational browns.
Migraines steal moments from my life, so I use Excedrin. It starts to relieve migraine pain in just 30 minutes. And it works on my symptoms too. Now moments lost to migraines are moments gained with Excedrin.
The government admits the do not call list does not stop scammers.
They called me 7 or 10 times already.
So we're taking action for you, exposing how they get around the list, plus the easy way your phone can stop the endless calls.
It has changed my life.
Tonight at 11.
Indecent proposal? The help wanted ad. Wait till you see what this businessman was looking for.
Touching, feeling, kissing, the whole 9 yards.
What kind of a job is that? Next Inside Edition.
Tonight at 7 on your ABC Action News station.
ABC Action News is brought to you by McDonald's.
The heat is on, and Del Air Heating and Air Conditioning can't turn it off. Turn to the experts at Del Air for our 20-point AC tune-up for just $69.95. Or save up to $1,500 in rebates on a high-efficiency Carrier green speed system. Visit delair.com today.
Call code orange.
Help me.
Lock this place down.
New Grey's Anatomy, Thursday on ABC.
Being involved in a car accident is a confusing and devastating time. Unfortunately, the most confusing issue is probably trying to navigate your insurance policy. Simply put, in Florida, everyone has no-fault insurance, which means that by law, your insurance is required to pay a percentage of your lost wages and medical bills, no matter who's responsible. Protect yourself, protect your family, know your rights. If you've been involved in a serious accident, call us or go to catania.com. We put families first.
When my garage door wouldn't work, I called Precision. Now it's fixed, and I'm off to work.
Call Precision Garage Door when you need service. There's never an extra charge after hours or on weekends. There's only one call, Precision Garage Door.
Here we go.
Tradition calls.
It's Gotcha Day!
Best day ever. Love you, Dad.
I love you too, sweetie.
The heat is on, and Del Air Heating and Air Conditioning can turn it off. Now get a brand new AC system for as low as $49.99 per month. Or turn to the experts at Del Air for up to $1,500 in rebates on a high-efficiency Carrier green speed system. Visit delair.com today.
Good morning, Kathleen and Lakeland. Time to wake up and start your day.
This is ABC Action News in the morning.
It is coming up right now on 524. Tens of thousands of American women get breast implants every year, but a growing number of them are having their implants removed because they could be making them sick. We talked to a group of women who developed everything from autoimmune disorders to leg pain after getting implants. Now, a Sarasota doctor says she's become a sort of expert in explant surgery. She says she can't prove the implants are to blame for health problems, but she is urging women to consider removing them if you develop problems.
People can have these symptoms who don't have implants, so that's why it's been, I think, a difficult slog for people to figure out what's going on.
I have been told that I'm crazy. I've had a doctor tell me to put my big girl panties on and deal with my life.
Explant surgery is not usually covered by health insurance, and it can cost about $5,000. We've got links to more information on our website right now at abcactionnews.com. Coming up right now at 525, before you head out the door on your way to work and school this morning, an extra heads up to look out for kids on bikes this morning.
And we're going to tell you why dozens of kids are riding their bikes to school and where they'll be doing it. Plus, Lindsay Logue is back. Welcome back, Lindsay, and she's following our top story today.
Good to be here, James and Dia. Good morning to you. And this morning, I've got new details on the fallout over the firing of the head of the FBI and what lawmakers from both parties are calling for. That's ahead.
And temperatures this morning in the 60s and 70s. We are on our way to the low 90s in Tampa for the afternoon. I'm talking low wildfire danger and expanded red flag warnings for the Bay Area, who's been added for this afternoon coming up. Live look outside this morning. That's a Rivergate Tower Cam view over Harbor and Davis Islands. It is a clear start in downtown Tampa. We're talking about the forecast for the upcoming weekend as well coming up. Stay with us.
ABC Action Traffic is brought to you by Catania and Catania, putting families first for 25 years.
If you purchase a new heating and cooling system from ARS Rescue Rooter, we will buy back your old one. We'll pay you up to $1,500 for your old, worn-down, inefficient system. In addition, you can have that new system for as low as $83 per month. Visit arstampabay.com.
Damon John. He's a beloved shark, watched and trusted by millions. And this morning on GMA, he's revealing something personal about himself and his health that could help you or someone you love. This morning, Damon John live, only on Good Morning America.
That's life. That's what people say. You're riding high in April and shot down in May.
That's life. You diet, you exercise. And if you still need help lowering your blood sugar, this is Jardiance. Along with diet and exercise, Jardiance lowers blood sugar and A1C in adults with type 2 diabetes. Jardiance is also the only type 2 diabetes treatment with heart, proven to reduce the risk of cardiovascular death in adults with type 2 diabetes and cardiovascular disease. Jardiance can cause serious side effects, including dehydration. This may cause you to feel dizzy, faint, or lightheaded, or weak upon standing. Ketoacidosis is a serious side effect that may be fatal. Symptoms include nausea, vomiting, stomach pain, tiredness, and trouble breathing. Stop taking Jardiance and call your doctor right away if you have symptoms of ketoacidosis or an allergic reaction. Symptoms of an allergic reaction include rash, swelling, and difficulty breathing or swallowing. Do not take Jardiance if you are on dialysis or have severe kidney problems. Other side effects are sudden kidney problems, genital yeast infections, increased bad cholesterol, and urinary tract infections, which may be serious. Taking Jardiance with a sulfonylurea or insulin may cause low blood sugar. Tell your doctor about all the medicines you take and if you have any medical conditions. So talk to your doctor about Jardiance, the one and only type 2 diabetes treatment with heart. Visit Jardiance.com for a free consultation with a certified diabetes educator if you qualify.
Information you can use as we focus on your health, personalized medicine, and the amazing things it's done for cancer patients. Doctors from Moffitt Cancer Center discuss the latest breakthroughs this week at 10 a.m. on Tampa Bay's Morning Blend.
Sponsored by Moffitt Cancer Center.
The entertainment you demand, an unbeatable introductory price. Get it all with Fios TV, Internet, and Voice by Frontier. Experience blazing fast speeds as fast as 50 megabits per second. Plus, get access to over 150,000 on-demand titles. Switch today, and your bundle will include Stars. Fios TV, 50 meg Internet, and Voice with Stars. Now just $60 per month for the first 6 months with 2-year agreement. Get an introductory price that cable won't beat. Call 855-FIOS today.
This Mother's Day, give the gift of luxury and relaxation with a Safety Harbor Resort and Spa gift card. Safety Harbor gift cards start at just $129. Enjoy all resort amenities including sauna, steam room, fitness classes, swimming pools, and our waterfront tiki bar right on Tampa Bay. Go to safetyharborspa.com to buy your Mother's Day gift cards or call 888-BEST-SPA. A Safety Harbor Spa gift card is a gift every mom will love. Come for a service and stay for the day.
Attention homeowners, with this extreme heat, your air conditioning system is working hard every day. If it suddenly stops, call ARS to the rescue. For a limited time, we'll waive our service call fee with any repair. That's huge savings. Visit ARSTampaBay.com.
ABC Action News is brought to you by Wesley Chapel Honda, home of the lifetime warranty.
Good morning, Tampa Bay. Get everything you need to start your day.
This is ABC Action News in the morning.
Right now at 5:30, an armed robber on the run in Tampa. Tampa police releasing surveillance video hoping someone knows who this man is. And we're following this big story. President Trump suddenly firing FBI Director James Comey.
Yeah, this morning we're hearing from Florida leaders are sounding off about this major decision and also the timing of Comey's firing. Plus FBI Deputy Director Andrew McCabe stepping in for the time being. We're looking into his past and his time with the FBI. Meanwhile, all of this is going on while the president is meeting with a top Russian official today. There is so much to talk about this morning. A lot of surprise and shock in Washington right now. We'll keep it all covered for you. Good morning, Tampa Bay. Thank you for joining us. I'm Dia Riley.
And I'm James Tully. No question we're going to get to all of our top stories. We hope things stay quiet on the roads, however. So we'll talk to Janelle in a second. And first, Greg, great, beautiful night last night. Great sunset.
Yeah, great sunset and a nice sunrise this morning. It is very comfortable around the Bay Area. Take a look at the temperatures in Hillsborough County right now. Outside of downtown Tampa, we're in the 60s from Temple Terrace to Plant City, Brandon, Fish Hog, 64 degrees right now. Over toward Polk County, you're coming in on I-4, coming in from maybe Lakeland or Polk City, Winter Haven, mid-60s out there as far as the morning start. Now, the afternoon will get hot. Inland areas in the mid-90s, upper 80s at the coast. Still looking at rain chances in the extended, but we've got a lot of fire danger to talk about before we get there. An update on that coming up in a few minutes. Janelle, good morning.
Good morning, Greg, and good morning, everybody. Keith is behind the wheel of our live drive camera, giving us these pictures here, live driving across the Howard Franklin Bridge, heading over to St. Pete. Traffic looking great out there. I just checked the drive across the Howard Franklin. It's only taking about 6 minutes in both directions. All right, we're still watching this crash in Pinellas, westbound Gulf to Bay, right at Belcher. I'm seeing a little bit of a slowdown here westbound, but I am being told that this crash is in the clearing stages, so if you're heading that way, shouldn't be causing much of a problem. And a live look outside I-4 right through Ybor City, looking great out there, about 22 minutes from Lakeland into downtown Tampa. James.
Thanks, Janelle. Well, this morning we're hearing new reaction from Washington after the sudden firing of FBI Director James Comey.
President Trump notifying Comey on Tuesday that he is not able to effectively lead the Bureau. ABC Action News anchor Lindsay Logue back from maternity leave, back in studio with us this morning. And Lindsay, certainly a lot of people are questioning the president's timing.
For sure. You know, the FBI, we've been reporting this. They've been investigating allegations that people involved with President Trump's campaign colluded with the Russian government to steer the outcome of the election. Reaction from Washington was swift, with Democratic and even some Republican lawmakers calling for a special prosecutor to take control of the investigation. Senator Bill Nelson tweeted, "Now it's more clear than ever that we need an independent commission to get to the truth of Russia's interference with our election." And this from Senator John McCain. Removal of Director Comey only confirms the need for a select committee to investigate Russia's interference in the 2016 election. But the White House this morning stands firm, saying it was Comey's actions since President Trump took office that got him fired. In a letter, the president wrote to Comey, "You are not able to effectively lead the Bureau." Comey learned of his firing, listen to this, while traveling in Los Angeles, first seeing reports on TV, and he thought it was a joke. This is the first time an FBI director has been fired since 1993. James, back to you.
All right, thanks, Lindsay. Let's dive a little deeper here. We wanted to get a little more familiar with Andrew McCabe. McCabe is the president's pick to replace Comey as acting FBI director. He's a well-respected law enforcement officer and has worked with the FBI for 3 decades, but he does come with some controversy. Over the summer, his wife got a $500,000 from Virginia's governor, a close ally with Hillary Clinton. McCabe is not expected to be the permanent replacement. In just hours, a historic meeting will play out at the White House when President Trump meets with Russia's Foreign Minister Sergei Lavrov.
Secretary of State Rex Tillerson will also be at that meeting at 10:30 this morning. It is a private meeting. It's closed to the media. The meeting was originally just with Secretary Tillerson, and when that was the case, the State Department said the agenda included Syria, Ukraine, and other issues. There's no word right now on whether that changed now that the president is taking part. Sergei Lavrov will be the highest-ranking Russian official Mr. Trump has met face-to-face so far as president.
Tampa police want you to take a very good look at this surveillance video. They say the man you see here robbed a motel. Let's get a better look at him. This happened Sunday night at the Mayflower Motel on North Florida Avenue. Investigators say the guy asked if there were vacancies. When the clerk told him there weren't, detectives say he pulled out a butcher knife, demanded cash. He ran off without hurting anyone, but Crime Stoppers is offering a reward for any information. So if you want to get an even better look, you can go to my Facebook page. I've just posted that video for you. That's facebook.com/JamesTullyWFTS.
All right, take a good look at your screen. Right now, Osceola County deputies are searching for this man right here. He's wanted for threatening a victim with a gun during an alleged road rage incident. Officers say the suspect also rear-ended the victim and then drove off. The victim followed, getting a photo of his tag.
A woman caught on camera in Madeira Beach stealing a stone worth $500. Pinellas deputies want to know if you recognize the blonde woman in the white outfit in this picture. The theft happened at Things Etc. in Johns Pass Village last month. As you can see, the store was in the middle of a midday rush when the suspect took that stone. Updating you now on that ongoing Florida wildfire threat. Hillsborough County extending its burn ban until at least May 18th.
Warm temperatures and dry conditions are increasing the danger of wildfires here in our area, and students at River Ridge Middle and High School will stay on those adjusted schedules for the rest of the week. They start at 10:45 in the morning. They end at 5:10 every evening. The fire close to the school at Starkey Wilderness Park is now 75% contained, but officials say smoke is going to be an issue for weeks to come. Right now, firefighters are working to extinguish a huge fire burning in New Smyrna Beach. Crews say that fire started in some brush and it moved to a stack of railroad ties. Officials are calling the fire suspicious.
In just less than 18 months, you'll go to the polls to elect Florida's next governor. One of the favorites to move into the state house officially begins campaigning today. On May 1st, Agriculture Commissioner Adam Putnam declared he's running for governor. The former Polk County congressman is launching a 10-day bus tour that will take him to 22 Florida cities. So far, Putnam is the only major Republican to announce his candidacy.
All right, 5:36 right now. Over here at our digital dashboard, I'm watching a growing controversy right now affecting my alma mater, Bethune-Cookman University in Daytona Beach. Thousands of students and their families and people in the community don't want Education Secretary Betsy DeVos over here to speak at upcoming graduation ceremonies. The university's president, Dr. Edison Jackson, and the school's board of directors invited DeVos to be the keynote speaker for graduation. However, more than 50,000 people have signed a change.org petition saying the speech would be an insult to the new graduates of this historically black college. Hundreds of people are planning to protest. Meanwhile, the NAACP is calling for the university president and the board chairman to resign.
If you're planning a summer vacation, you're going to want to watch out for this. The White House expected to push a ban on electronics this week, bigger than a smartphone, on flights to and from Europe. Laptops and tablets are already banned on flights from several airports in the Middle East. Now, last month, the government reported ISIS and other terror groups have found a way to hide bombs inside laptops.
Well, the rest of this week is going to be really exciting for NASA and space fans everywhere, and it all starts this morning. That's when we're going to meet the next group of astronauts heading for the International Space Station. 2 Americans and 1 Russian crewmate will do a live news conference this afternoon to talk about the mission. They leave in September. And now for the other exciting NASA news. On Friday, it will live stream the landmark 200th spacewalk at the ISS.
Looking for a job or know someone who is? Manatee County is hiring for government positions right now. This afternoon, the county is hosting a hiring expo for jobs in all departments. The job fair is occurring from 2 until 7 at the Bradenton Area Convention Center in Palmetto. If you're interested, you can find more information right now on our ABC Action News mobile app.
All right, it says it right there on the box. Don't put Q-tips in your ear, but still so many of us do that, and it's sending kids to the ER on a regular basis. A new study found more than 263,000 kids went to the emergency room for a Q-tip related injury over a 10-year period. That's about 34 injuries each day. Those kids cleaning their ears alone with no supervision. So how should we clean our ears? Doctors say wipe the ear with a warm, damp, and clean washcloth. Only use a cotton swab on the outside of your ear. They say we need that wax actually to keep things out of our ears.
The kid in those pictures was priceless, by the way. Hillsborough County deputies trying to stop something that's probably happened to you while driving. You're waiting in your lane of stop and go traffic, then someone comes up and cuts you off at the last second to get in your lane. Those people ruin the flow of traffic, they cause backups, and of course they even cause accidents. Deputies say hot shots are the I-75 on hot spots, I should say. Hotshot drivers is what I was going to go for. They're on the on-ramp in I-75 in Gibsonton and I-4 merging onto I-275. That's a real hot spot for it. Right now, most drivers are getting a verbal warning, but deputies say they will hand out tickets if the violation is bad enough. Have a little patience. You'll want to be a little extra vigilant on your drive to work this morning.
Yeah, that's for sure. More kids will be riding their bikes to school this morning than normal. That's because today is National Bike to School Day. At least 16 schools here in the Tampa Bay area are hosting bike ride events. By the way, Florida is the deadliest state for cyclists in the Tampa Bay area, the second worst in the region for bike fatalities. Officials, though, hope today's riding events will make trips to school safer for kids. At least the weather, though, won't be a concern today, Greg.
No, yeah, a beautiful day to go bike riding. Maybe head to work or school on that bike. 59 degrees right now in Brooksville, Hernando County. Perfect spot to take out that bike. And visibility is looking good. Getting on the Suncoast Parkway this morning. This is the current view here in Hernando County. No fog out there yet. Maybe a little bit of haze. We've seen some smoke in the area in a couple of spots. Elsewhere in the region, visibility is good from Brooksville down to Tampa, all the way down to Mayaca City and Wauchula, where it's just a little bit hazy. We'll take a look at the forecast for the rest of your Wednesday and have a look at that weekend, including Mother's Day, coming up in less than 10 minutes. James.
Thanks, Greg. Still to come on Good Morning Tampa Bay. If you're waking up right now with a headache, maybe some aches and pains, stop before you take the ibuprofen. That simple painkiller now linked to a much more serious health problem.
And hundreds of people in one Bay Area county alone trying to find an affordable place to call home. The new project beginning this morning to help and when families can sign up.
ABC Action News, the only local TV station offering a flash briefing on Alexa. To add the skill, go to abcactionnews.com/Alexa, then ask, "What's the news?"
Here's your flash briefing from ABC Action News in Tampa Bay.
At Red Cap, we understand family. Wanting everyone to be happy and feel at home. You want to make sure that everyone is comfortable, drinking pure water and relaxing, worry-free. That's why when it comes to plumbing and air, we take the worry away and give you Red Cap comfort, guaranteed.
Maestros lead with confidence, exactness, inspiration. At GMC, we're in tune with that degree of precision. Ladies and gentlemen, introducing the GMC Acadia. The next generation SUV has arrived. Current lessees switch to GMC and get this low-mileage lease on this 2017 Acadia SLE1 for around $279 per month. GMC, we are professional grade.
The bugs were cleaned off. I cleaned the bugs off.
I got a brand new jacket.
I checked the weather forecast.
We packed our rain gear,
but I never made it out of the driveway.
I Googled Sturgis.
Getting ready for a motorcycle ride? Save $10 on Duracell Ultra AGM motorcycle batteries at Batteries Plus Bulbs.
I even got a new tattoo.
What?
Visit batteriesplus.com for a store near you.
Hi, I'm Joby, General Manager of AC Warehouse. If you're considering changing out your AC unit, look no further. AC Warehouse is open to the public. Why bother with other AC companies when you can buy direct from the warehouse and save thousands? We sell, install, and repair all makes and models. Payments as low as $59 a month with no money out of pocket. Or beat the heat with our precision tune-up for only $69. Call us today or visit us at acwarehouse.com.
Visibility while driving at night can be challenging for drivers, and their failure to see pedestrians is often fatal. In Florida, 75% of pedestrian fatalities occur at night. Many drivers say they never saw the pedestrian. What will it take to see them? Can you see him now? Drivers, look for pedestrians, especially at night. Pedestrians, make sure you are visible. Alert tonight, alive tomorrow. Because safety doesn't happen by accident.
Is your roof storm season ready? Call the experts at Parliament Roofing for a quality roof replacement at a price you can afford. They install shingle, tile, and metal roofs, and insulated roofs for flat roofs and mobile homes. Parliament makes it easy with next-day installation, lifetime warranty, no money down, in-house, no-hassle financing, and easy monthly payments. For a limited time, get $500 off your new roof. Call Parliament Roofing today to get a quick and easy free estimate. Nobody puts a quality roof on for less. Nobody.
The Now Tampa Bay isn't just the name of the show. It's what we bring you every day. Weather, breaking news, stories happening now.
News in the moment with the Now Tampa Bay, weekdays at 4.
Good morning, New Tampa and all of Tampa Bay. Time to wake up and start your day.
This is ABC Action News in the morning.
Welcome back, almost 5:45 now. And this morning, helping families find homes. Rent prices in Tampa, they're sky high. And this morning, the first step in getting people off the wait list for affordable housing.
Yeah, ABC Action News reporter Lauren St. Germain joins us now from Largo to show us how these apartments are going to look and how long until they're ready to move in. Good morning, Lauren.
Good morning. This is very exciting. Where I'm standing right now in Largo is right off of Belcher Road, and this is where they're going to break ground this morning. So come take a look at these renderings. This is what's going to be the Palms of Pinellas. You're seeing 92 apartments for low and middle income families. They're going to have 1, 2, and 3 bedroom apartments. Here in Pinellas County, 1,600 people are on the wait list for affordable housing, and families can actually start reserving a spot by the end of the year. Pinellas County Authority, you can just contact them if you want to get a spot. This construction should be done by summer of 2018. Now here you can see behind me, this is the lot where it's going to be. It's pretty empty looking right now. And then come over here. This is another one of the renderings. This is just a bird's eye view. You can see a pool. You can see multiple buildings. Very exciting. Again, groundbreaking happening this morning. We will be here at 10 o'clock and we'll keep you updated on abcactionnews.com and on our mobile app. For now, reporting live in Largo, Lauren St. Germain, ABC Action News.
Thank you, Lauren. Let's talk now about a pizza parlor thief thwarted by a selfie. Polk County detectives say this guy broke into Primo's Pizzeria, stole a bottle of liquor, and cash from the register, then posted the selfie on Facebook holding that stolen alcohol. Deputies say that this man has broken into the location 3 times since March. On Monday, surveillance video captured him wearing the same shirt he had on in his Facebook post. The upload time on the post was Monday morning, just hours after the break-in.
I don't think it's too smart because you show yourself on a car, you know, on a Facebook with your picture and everything anyways.
That man now facing several charges.
Developing this morning, a nuclear site in Washington state declares an emergency over a tunnel collapse, and leaders say the danger is not over yet. It happened at the Hanford nuclear site, known as the most toxic place in America. A 20-foot chunk of soil caved in over a tunnel full of nuclear waste. Rail cars that once moved radioactive nuclear fuel are sealed inside. Officials were concerned those cars would contaminate the soil or the air, but so far there's no proof that that's happening. But robots are monitoring radiation levels just in case.
You ever take a couple of ibuprofen or aspirin for that headache? Well, who doesn't? Well, if so, there's an important new warning you need to hear. Researchers just published a study that links NSAID pain relievers to increased risks for heart attack. We're talking pretty common over-the-counter drugs here. The study found that heart attack risk goes up 20 to 50% after taking these. The study doesn't prove the drugs directly cause heart attacks, so doctors say to weigh the risks and benefits of your particular situation. Remember, you can always ask your doctor if you're not sure.
In case you missed it, ABC just announced an American Idol reboot that's coming next year. And if you want to audition, you don't even have to go very far to do it. TMZ is reporting that show is going to hold auditions at Disney World in Orlando instead of various cities around the country like they've done in past seasons. There may also be auditions at Disneyland in California. ABC so far, though, is not commenting. But the big question that everybody is asking this morning, who's the host? Who are the judges? Of course, that's what everybody wants to know.
I think Laura Harris made a really interesting point when she said the Ryan Seacrest hiring recently by an ABC-owned thing
That's true.
makes a lot of sense now.
You know, somebody was saying the other day that he's going to fly back and forth, you know, coast to coast. Yeah.
Hardest working man in television, I guess.
Hey, and he makes enough money to be the hardest working man.
I believe there are really 5 Ryan Seacrests, and they're just all over.
Yeah.
There's no way that man is
I
involved
know.
with as much as he's doing. Incredible. Well, very excited if that's just down the street from us here in Orlando. And this morning, we are waking up to temperatures in the 60s. Good morning, everybody. Current time now is 5:48 on Hump Day. It's Wednesday. Dry and clear. A hot and dry afternoon. Hotter than yesterday, drier than yesterday, and that's going to lead to an even higher wildfire danger, more widespread. Everything is so dry out there that we are really going to have to be very careful with any outdoor burning. Of course, burn bans are up. Any mowing, yard work, all that stuff could all start a spark, and that could start a fire. Ag Weather, Twitter, Instagram, and Snapchat, WXWXWX. If you've got a weather picture you want to share with me or any weather information, I love sharing that with you on the show. You'll see more coming up in the next hour. 59 in Brooksville this morning. It is 68 in Lacucci and 68 over towards Wesley Chapel, 69 in the Lutz area. Down towards the Bay Area, it is 62 in South Tampa. Down in McDill, look at that. A little cool spot there. At the bottom of the peninsula, 71 at the airport, 73 over towards St. Pete, and 72 over toward Largo, 66 in Plant City. Temperatures this morning 4 to 5 degrees warmer in some spots compared to yesterday. That just tells you how much warmer we're going to be for this afternoon. 2, 3, 4 degrees. That'll put some of you into the mid-90s later today. High pressure is basically pushing the air down, preventing clouds from developing. That keeps us extra sunny, and that's where the heat's building from. Eventually, this area of low pressure out west will break this high down and drag a front in here. The front arrives on Saturday, and now it looks like it will clear all the way down into South Florida on Sunday. So Mom's Day looking better. I've taken out the rain chances for Sunday. Today, noon on Futurecast, nada. Absolutely dry and sunny and just blazing hot mid-90s inland. Today, tomorrow, Friday, the humidity comes up. There's that front on Saturday, breezy with our best chance of rain. Mother's Day looks good. A little cooler, partly sunny with highs in the upper 80s. Janelle, good morning.
Good morning, Greg. We are checking your drive down in Sarasota, where things are looking great there. No crashes or breakdowns to tell you about. I-75 from Manatee down through Sarasota southbound, 70 the average speed there. Heading north on I-75, checking things out right around the Leroy Selman Expressway. Here's a live look outside. We have a stalled car here on the side of the road, not causing any major problems out there. If you're hopping on the Selman to get into downtown, that drive is going to take you 6 minutes, 7 minutes on I-4 from 75 down to 275. James.
All right, thank you, Janelle. So Snapchat's adding a new feature and parents probably want to know about it.
Yeah, now the pictures your kids are sending might be around a lot longer than they want them to be. Plus, a Florida Uber driver in jail accused of kidnapping a passenger. Now, Uber is trying to spread the word about 3 safety tools just added to the app. We'll show you how to use them.
Before we go to break, it's crunch time to find the perfect gift for mom before Sunday. Dia, I wonder if your daughters are watching. There's special dinners, day trips, and even some online shopping deals. We have all the Mother's Day deals and freebies happening around the Bay Area. Just head over to our website, abcactionnews.com. We'll be right back.
ABC Action Traffic is brought to you by Catania and Catania, putting families first for 25 years.
If you purchase a new heating and cooling system from ARS Rescue Rooter, we will buy back your old one. We'll pay you up to $1,500 for your old, worn-down, inefficient system. In addition, you can have that new system for as low as $83 per month. Visit arstampabay.com.
Craving big flavor? Turn your taste buds to Marco's Pizza. Right now, get an extra large one-topping pizza for just $10.99 at marcos.com.
Good news, Kenneth City. Old Time Pottery is coming to town. Shop our ever-changing selection of home decor and seasonal, housewares, linens, and more, all for up to 65% less than other stores' sale prices. Plus, find amazing bargains with these Now and Wow deals while supplies last. Designer rugs for only $19.99. Multi-piece comforter sets for $19.99. 6-piece patio sets for $89.98. And 400 thread count sheet sets for $19.99. Hurry in to Kenneth City Old Time Pottery grand opening this Thursday at 8 a.m.
The heat is on, and Del Air Heating and Air Conditioning can turn it off. With over 400 fully stocked trucks, Del Air can fix your problem today. Call now and get a 20-point AC tune-up for just $69.95. Need a new AC unit? Get financing as low as $49.99 per month. Turn to the experts at Del Air for up to $1,500 in rebates on a high-efficiency Carrier Green Speed system. We're Del Air, so you never have to worry about cost with our $500 lowest price guarantee. Visit delair.com today.
Family is the most important thing to us, and we will fight hard to protect them and their future. If you've been seriously hurt in a car accident because someone else has been careless, that puts your family's future at risk. You have the right to hold them accountable for that. Our legal system is here to help families recover when they've been devastated because of someone else's negligence. That's what we're here to do, to try and help families recover, rebuild, and find hope. If you've been injured in a car accident, call us or go to catania.com. We put families first.
Have you heard? Stanley Steamer's been certified asthma and allergy friendly for removing allergens from carpet, tile, and hardwood. Call or go online for our $99 special.
Stanley Steamer, your certified cleaner.
Attention homeowners, with this extreme heat, your air conditioning system is working hard every day. If it suddenly stops, call ARS to the rescue. For a limited time, we'll waive our service call fee with any repair. That's huge savings. Visit arstampabay.com.
Good morning, Sarasota and all of Tampa Bay. Time to wake up and start your day.
This is ABC Action News in the morning.
5:54 right now on this Wednesday morning. Sarasota, good morning. This afternoon, you're heading up into the mid-80s. A nice sea breeze onshore will keep coastal communities a little bit cooler. But from downtown Tampa on toward the east, low to mid-90s. We'll talk about the weekend. A cool down is in sight. I'll tell you when that arrives. Coming up. Dia?
All right, thanks, Greg. 5 minutes till 6 right now. The controversial TBX Road project is not dead, but plans to install toll lanes on I-275 in Tampa are on hold. TBX, of course, is a hot-button issue for Tampa homeowners who could see businesses and homes in historic neighborhoods torn down. Well, this morning, FDOT is planning to update local leaders about where the interstate project stands and where it should go from here.
This South Florida Uber driver sitting in jail right now, accused of kidnapping and assaulting a passenger. Now, Uber wants every customer to know about the new safety features before you book a ride. Here are the tools on the app to know about. You can now select the nearest intersection for a driver to pick you up. That way they don't know your exact address. You can also share the trip with a friend or family member. The ride is tracked in real time by GPS so they can see exactly where you are and what time you get to your destination. And finally, there is a rating system so you can make sure that you're never paired up with a driver again if they make you feel uncomfortable.
All right, 5 till 6 right now. Before you make breakfast this morning, check your freezer. Save-A-Lot is recalling its Pick 5 chicken and waffle sandwiches. The company says it may contain listeria and that could make you sick. We've got the lot numbers and sell-by dates posted for you online right now. Go to my Facebook page. I've posted a link to the article there. You can read it and share it. All right, if you're familiar with Snapchat, then you know it's popular because you can take a picture, send it to a friend, but it's only visible for about 10 seconds and then it's gone.
But the company is adding a new feature that changes that. It's called Infinity. Now Snapchat users can view a photo sent to them for as long as they want. So the company is sending a reminder to snap responsibly. Another fun new feature, a new magic eraser tool that lets users Photoshop items out of their pictures. A little bit of bad, a little bit of good.
Coming up at 6, new help for firefighters, how you can pitch in this morning as they work to put out a wildfire in Pasco County.
Today is National Bike to School Day, but in St. Pete, a lot of kids just won't do it. How the city is hoping to make it safer for everyone, coming up.
On the next list, 1, deep discounts on gifts your mom will love. 2, Vegas hacks to party like a whale on a minnow's budget. And 3, what your dog's breed says about your personality.
Tonight at 7:30.
ABC Action weather cameras are sponsored by AC Warehouse. From the warehouse to your house for less.
Hey Tampa Bay, have you seen our trucks? You may be wondering, why pink? That's because we're the plumbers that donate to breast cancer research. Call the Pink Plumber today.
Google Pink Plumber and click the link or call 727-222-PINK.
People are talking about the new Buick. With 4 fresh new models to choose from. And what are they saying?
Your new Buick is so cute.
Love the new Buick. That's a Buick?
Sweet Buick.
Experience the new Buick.
Current lessees, switch to Buick and get this low mileage lease on this 2017 Buick Envision for around $269 per month.
It's late. It's an all-nighter. So are you gonna get to sleep? Got a little all-nighter refuel. This is the best morning ever. Look at that joy and excitement.
The Pink Plumber installed my new toilet, and I helped fight breast cancer. Thanks, Pink Plumber.
If you have a leak, think pink and get $50 off your next plumbing service.
Google Pink Plumber and click the link or call 727-222-PINK.
The government admits the do not call list does not stop scammers.
They called me 7 or 10 times already.
So we're taking action for you, exposing how they get around the list, plus the easy way your phone can stop the endless calls.
It has changed my life.
Tonight at 11.
Major issues with smoke could linger on for weeks following the wildfire here at Starkey Wilderness Park. Ahead, the major impact that it's having on local students right now.
Also right now at 6, updating you on that big shock out of Washington. President Trump firing FBI Director James Comey. New reaction from the White House on past praise the president gave to Comey.
Good morning, Tampa Bay. Time to wake up and start your day.
This is ABC Action News in the morning.
Good morning, Tampa Bay. Glad you're with us. I'm James Tully.
And good morning. I'm Dia Riley. Janelle Martinez is watching traffic for us.
Yes, it looks great out there. I don't even need to be here. I want to just go home. Don't say that.
No, stay. We like you.
We would be lost without Janelle.
That's good news when I'm not busy, right?
So nice to hear after the last 2 days.
Yes, yeah, it is nice to hear.
Very good to hear.
Yeah, Greg D watching the weather. You can't go
That's
anywhere.
Nice too. Maybe I can go home too.
No.
All right. It is nice out there. Good morning, everybody. Let's start you out with the current temperatures
out there. We are in the 60s. Checking on Pinellas County numbers as we start our Wednesday. Happy hump day, everybody. 63 in Clearwater, 63 in Largo, 73 right there on the water in St. Pete. Take you down to Sarasota County this morning. We are waking up to temperatures in the mid-60s from Venice up towards Sarasota, where it's 64. And our friends in Manatee County. Good morning to you, Bradenton. Beautiful area out towards Bradenton Beach. 60s inland, but Bradenton Beach is in the low 70s right now. Here's your planner for today. Comfortable out there now, running, biking, no problems, taking a walk around the neighborhood early, but do it early because by this afternoon, low mid-90s, high fire danger. We'll talk about expanded red flag warnings and what that means for the upcoming weekend forecast coming up. Janelle, good morning.
Good morning, Greg, and good morning, everybody. Yeah, I-4 looks a lot better than it has looked the past 2 days. No crashes or breakdowns from Lakeland all the way into Tampa. Here's a look at I-4 right through Ybor City, up to speed in both directions. And you can see it right here, 67, the average speed on I-4 heading into downtown. Looking great on I-75 southbound to I-4 and 275 through St. Pete in the green this morning. James.
All right, thanks, Janelle. Let's talk now about the wildfire at Starkey Wilderness Park. It's posing a danger that could last for weeks. Dia, the timing couldn't be worse here.
Yeah, it is already having a major impact on students in the River Ridge community. ABC Action News reporter Rodney Dunnigan is watching conditions at the park. And Rodney, this schedule change is putting a strain on high school seniors there in particular.
Oh, well, it is, Dia. Seniors at the high school are taking finals this week. Administrators are doing all they can to ensure that the atmosphere inside the classroom is as normal as possible. However, school will not be starting for those middle and high school students until 10:45 for the rest of the week. As you can see, the gates to the park here are still closed, and the gates will be locked for the foreseeable future, possibly the next few days. Of course, the fire here at Starkey Wilderness Park now 75% contained this morning, but the danger and problems, of course, far from over. Now, the biggest concern in all of this is the smoke that could possibly linger for the next few weeks. Pasco County is also receiving an outpouring this morning of support and donations from the community. As firefighters deal with this, the local Salvation Army is accepting donations of water, sunblock, and other essential items at their Port Richey location. That's on Ridge Road. So they are accepting any of those donations this morning. Again, back out here live this morning, firefighters will be back out at the park trying to knock this thing down. But again, 75% contained this morning. So that is a bit of good news to report. As for the school district, those changes as far as the schedule are expected to last for the remainder of this week. They haven't said anything about next week so far, but of course we'll be checking with the school district about any schedule changes that parents and students need to know about. For now, reporting live in Pasco County, Rodney Dunnigan, ABC Action News.
6:03, as you're waking up, we're waiting to find out the name of a pedestrian killed in Tampa. It's a heartbreaking scene and what looks to be the victim's belongings just laying in the road there on Hillsborough Avenue. Officers say a vehicle struck that person near the intersection of Tampania Avenue just before 9 last night. The driver stopped and is cooperating with police. We don't know yet if they will face charges. We just got this mugshot minutes ago of a man troopers say ran from a crash to Hard Rock Casino. They say James Bryan of Bartow went through a stop sign and rear-ended a car driving near the casino last night. But police found him inside the casino and arrested him.
4 minutes after 6, new this morning, President Trump making his first comments about the firing of FBI Director James Comey, of course, on Twitter. This is what he tweeted while you were sleeping. It reads, it's in regard to Chuck Schumer, Senator Chuck Schumer's reaction. The president tweeting, crying Chuck Schumer recently said he doesn't have confidence in Comey, then acts indignant. But the timing of the president's decision is raising a lot of eyebrows this morning. Of course, it comes right in the middle of the investigation on Russian involvement in the election. Mr. Trump praised Comey last year for sending a letter to Congress suggesting that he was investigating Hillary Clinton's email server. Well, now we're hearing from senior advisor Kellyanne Conway, who says that's irrelevant.
This has nothing to do with the campaign from 6 months ago. This has everything to do with the performance of the FBI director since the president has been in the White House.
President Trump says he acted on advice from Attorney General Jeff Sessions, who recused himself from the Russia investigation. But even some Republicans, though, are questioning the move. Coming up at 6:30, we'll show you where Florida lawmakers stand on Comey's firing. This morning, we're watching a big development regarding Florida's Stand Your Ground law.
Yeah, we are. Florida may become the first state to place the burden of proof on prosecutors instead of the accused. And we're also hearing from local domestic violence support groups who warn this change is going to push crime further into the shadows, making it tougher to prosecute in court. They fear the change actually protects the abuser. In many cases, victims are too scared to come forward, taking a crucial piece of evidence away from the prosecution.
Reality is a domestic violence batterer, an abuser, has nothing to lose now by filing for a stand your ground immunity claim.
Advocates are urging Governor Rick Scott to protect victims by vetoing the bill. Supporting lawmakers say it should always be the state's duty to prove the accused acted outside of the law in any case.
We're expecting new details today on a huge settlement between a small parish in Louisiana and oil giant BP. That settlement will pay for damages from the devastating oil spill back in 2010. Plaquemines Parish leaders say the oil spill caused a rig explosion. It damaged its marshes. It didn't take part in a $20 billion settlement between BP and the government.
Yeah, the parish president is holding a press conference to detail the settlement and how much money and how the money is going to be used. We'll bring that to you when it happens.
Meanwhile, back here at home, protecting trees in Tampa is a hot topic right now.
So much so that the city is holding extra meetings over its plan to update Tampa's tree ordinance. Mayor Bob Buckhorn says the protections for the city's giant live oaks would remain in place, but some people aren't convinced and they fear a change would loosen regulations. The Barksdale Senior Center hosts a discussion on the proposed tree ordinance change at 5:30 to 7:30 tonight.
Still ahead on Good Morning Tampa Bay, tracking changes to your child's school and how kids at failing schools will get help.
Plus, airport riot. Now, the woman police say sparked this chaos at Fort Lauderdale Hollywood Airport is speaking out about the big event she missed, making her so upset.
And as we head to break, here's a look at the Clearwater Hyatt from the camera out there. We're off to a really nice start to the day. It's another hot and dry one, though. We're still waiting for rain. We'll check in with Greg after the break to get a look at the forecast.
ABC Action News is brought to you by McDonald's.
Okay, so you're telling me Beef O'Brady's has buy one, get one free deals? Free fish and chips!
Free boneless wing baskets!
Free chicken nachos! That's what I call an order. Buy one, get one free every Thursday in May at Beef's.
At Florida Pain Relief Group, our goal is for each and every patient not only to feel comfortable through the process, but leave with results that change their life. If you've been suffering through pain, trust your care to us and get your life back. Pain today, gone tomorrow.
Hi, I'm Joby, General Manager of AC Warehouse. If you're considering changing out your AC unit, look no further. AC Warehouse is open to the public. Why bother with other AC companies when you can buy direct from the warehouse and save thousands? We sell, install, and repair all makes and models. Payments as low as $59 a month with no money out of pocket. Or beat the heat with our precision tune-up for only $69. Call us today or visit us at acwarehouse.com.
Each harassing or unwanted call you receive may be worth $500 to $1,500 per call. I'm Billy Howard of the Consumer Protection Firm. Call me or visit 1500percall.com. 1500 per call, that's a great law.
Okay, so you're telling me Beef O'Brady's has buy one, get one free deals? Free fish and chips!
Free boneless wing baskets!
Free chicken nachos! That's what I call an order. Buy one, get one free every Thursday in May at Beef.
Good morning, Newport Richey and all of Tampa Bay. Get caught up as you start your day.
This is ABC Action News.
And if you're waking up in Newport Richey and the rest of Pasco County this morning, look at your temperatures. So comfortable. 61 Newport Richey, 61 in Land O'Lakes. Upper 50s up towards Shady Hills right now. Now the afternoon is going to get very hot around Pasco County. Take a look at your temperatures for the afternoon. Newport Richey in the low 90s. Zephyr Hills maybe 96, 97 later today. I do have relief in the 7-day forecast when it arrives. Coming up, Dia.
All right, thanks, Greg. 9 minutes after 6 right now. An education overhaul bill is now on Governor Rick Scott's desk. We've been following this one very closely for you because it could mean some big changes for your child's school. First, students at a consistently failing school would be shifted to charter schools run by private organizations. Also, major changes will come to testing and teacher salaries. And one highlight of the bill, elementary schools must set aside 20 minutes a day for free play recess. Now, this bill is creating some tension, especially over that charter school issue. And since it's a part of the state budget, Governor Scott can still veto it.
Updating you now on 2 airline stories you're talking about this morning. We'll start with this cell phone video of the latest outbreak. This happening with passengers brawling on a Southwest flight. They were waiting to get off the plane in California. Southwest is now praising employees who they say quickly broke up this fight. And new details emerging on this. The chaos in Fort Lauderdale's airport. A court now ordering Spirit, their pilots, to fly this morning after they refused and caused cancellations, upsetting these flyers. We're also now hearing from one of 3 people arrested during that brawl.
I was upset, and they try to say I started a riot for being upset. And then this is my first time ever being arrested in my life. And I have a college degree, so this is ridiculous.
And that woman, along with dozens in that crowd, missing a college graduation. In total, Spirit has canceled more than 300 flights in the last 3 days, disrupting travel for an estimated 20,000 people.
Many kids in St. Pete will not take to the streets today on their bike, even though today is National Bike to School Day. How the city is addressing this issue coming up.
Also coming up, arrested over vanilla extract. Seriously, the ingredient in it that you need to know about this morning and will make this story make sense.
Customize your news. ABC Action News is now on Roku.
On the next Morning Blend, we're talking with the one and only Jude Law about his new role, King Arthur, Legend of the Sword. Plus, we're in the kitchen with Safety Harbor Resort and Spa to find out what they're cooking up for Mother's Day. Hopefully you'll join us at 10 a.m.
ABC Action News is brought to you by New Homes at the Ridge at Wiregrass Ranch by GL Homes.
The heat is on, and Del Air Heating and Air Conditioning can turn it off. It's Del Air, so you never have to worry about cost with our $500 lowest price guarantee. Turn to the experts at Del Air with up to $1,500 in rebates on a high-efficiency Carrier green speed system. Visit delair.com today.
3 kids, 3 cars, and everyone has 877-90 Banco in their cell phones. They forget their keys, so we've got keyless entry. They forget to close the door, so we've got a new garage door opener with MyQ technology. And I really wish that some of them would look before they back out of the garage because we're on our 2nd door. So if you have a family who forgets keys, who forgets to close the door, or forgets to look, you need 877-90 Banco. Program it in your phone today and bank on the best. Banco.
I lost 46 pounds, and I did it by calling Dr. Urshan.
40 pounds in 40 short days.
I lost a total of 65 pounds by calling Dr. Urshan.
Go to drurshan.com and start your quick 40-day path to a happier, healthier you.
Gathering the necessary evidence needed to file a Social Security disability claim can be a time-consuming and complicated process. You may be unsure of your options or unprepared to further pursue a claim for the benefits that you rightfully deserve. That's where we come in. We can help fight for you at every stage of the process. If your Social Security disability claim has been denied, or if you need help filing your application, call us or go to CataniaCatania.com. At Catania Catania, we put families first.
This magic moment, so different and so new, was like any other until I kissed you.
Cold Stone Creamery, the ultimate ice cream experience.
The heat is on, and Del Air Heating and Air Conditioning can turn it off. With over 400 fully stocked trucks, one of our expert technicians can fix your problem today. Turn to the experts at Del Air with up to $1,500 in rebates on a high-efficiency Carrier green speed system. Visit delair.com today.
An at-home cancer treatment.
It burned horrifically.
Rotting out people's skin, leaving gaping holes in their bodies.
It's not curing the cancer, and it's disfiguring patients.
All new Oz.
Today at 3 on your Action News station. Good morning, Sarasota and all of Tampa Bay. Time to wake up and start your day.
This is ABC Action News in the morning.
Well, it is National Bike to School Day, but some kids in St. Pete are choosing other options simply because they don't feel safe.
ABC Action News reporter Heather Lee shows us the city's plan to make a change.
Jocelyn Bruner got up early.
Because I have a presentation at school that I'm Walt Disney.
Which explains that iconic mustache. The pink helmet isn't part of the costume, but a way to keep her safe on her bike. She also never rides without her parents in case she gets hurt.
There's a lot of people in this neighborhood that don't know where they're going or haven't been here very much.
I followed behind Jocelyn and her mom, Christy Bruner, on their way to school. There were plenty of cars, but no one else on a bike. The two sometimes had to jump off the sidewalk because it was blocked by cars. I'm riding around in Jocelyn and Christy's neighborhood. I'm about a street over and I see 0 sidewalks. These are smaller roads, but they're also very busy. There's a lot of traffic, and Christy says she does not want Jocelyn riding on the street, and Jocelyn seems to agree.
You usually have to bike in the grass, which is really hard.
Their concerns are heard by the city. The Complete Streets initiative is working to reduce speed on certain roads, make lanes smaller to fit wider bike lanes and sidewalks, and create a barrier between cars and bikes.
If they're not used to walking and biking to school, they're not going to be doing that when they're in high school and when they're on their own, and that's just not something that they grew up doing. So establishing that at a young age is very important.
So far, the initiative has reduced crashes by 19%. In St. Petersburg, Heather Lee, ABC Action News.
The city plans on investing $2 million next year for the initiative. If you want to read the full report on health, safety, and concerns for St. Pete streets, head to our website, abcactionnews.com.
Oh, we just got this video in of a school bus in flames in South Carolina. It's really something. Takes you back when you first see it. This is while more than 50 students were on board. Now, they're all safe this morning, but witnesses didn't know that while they recorded this.
I heard some kids screaming, and I looked out the window, and all I saw was the bus on fire.
You could feel the heat from across the street, so we had no idea if they were still on there or off there.
I should rephrase this slightly. The fire started while the students were on board. It wasn't in flames while they still were, and the kids on the bus said they smelled smoke. The superintendent says that she managed to get all 56 students off the bus in less than a minute.
Looking at the remains of that bus, my goodness, it takes your breath away.
It really does. It was really, so that was my first time seeing that video, and I turned around and I couldn't believe that bus was in flames like that. Again, all the kids safe. Okay, now this. Driving under the influence of vanilla extract.
What do you say? I'm speechless. That's what police in Pennsylvania say a woman was doing when they arrested her yesterday. At first, they thought that they were just busting her for littering after finding these empty bottles all over the ground. But they say her blood alcohol level was 0.128 because she was drinking whole bottles of vanilla extract. They're at least 35% alcohol. Now, that's good for parents to know. Now, you know, you need to watch the bottles of vanilla extract in your spice cabinet.
I know this might really surprise you, Dia, Greg, and Janelle. I'm not a big baker, but I had no idea that there was alcohol in vanilla extract.
Yeah, I didn't know it was that much. I knew there was alcohol.
Well, I should say that much. I mean,
that's a lot of vanilla extract. I think I would throw up if I drank all that.
Yeah, it's a very intense flavor. I mean, it's not very palatable.
Exactly. Who would have thought that now as a parent you have to watch your spice cabinet for vanilla extract, you know?
Lock everything up. All right. Good morning, everybody. Nice start out there this morning. We are in the 60s. Here's your planner for the day. As you're looking ahead into the afternoon, I know it feels good out there now, but it is just going to get hot by this afternoon. Remember yesterday, not much in the way of clouds, just sunshine and heat. Well, another degree or two to the highs today. That should put Tampa 91, 92. East of 75, well into the mid-90s. Hey, you've got a weather picture you want to share with me? At Greg Do Weather, Twitter, Instagram. Check me out on Snapchat. I'm snapping the forecast and little tidbits here and there throughout the studio, having some fun with some filters while I'm not doing the weather, so you can check those out as well. And when you send me a photo, this is what happens. It ends up on TV. Tony took this in Clearwater. That was yesterday morning. Look at that gorgeous shot. Absolutely beautiful. The seagrass there in the front and the beach. And the color in the sky, just absolutely beautiful. Tony, thanks so much for sending that in this morning. If you're out there on the beach trying to get a sunrise shot, maybe just enjoying the cooler weather, Clearwater certainly the place to be. 64 degrees. It's 73 in St. Pete, 63 in South Tampa, 70 over towards downtown, 66 in Tenoto Sassa, and 67 over towards Brandon. 50s up to the north towards Brooksville and Crystal River in Citrus County, 60s Polk County down toward Hardy, DeSoto, over toward Highlands County. Low relative humidity. That's the big story. Even lower than yesterday. Red flag warnings indicating very high wildfire danger for everyone in the fuchsia. That's just about everyone except those within a few miles of the coast. And we're just not seeing any rain headed our way. In fact, today and tomorrow staying dry, low 90s. That high fire danger continues. By Friday, the humidity inching up. And here we go. By the weekend, a frontal system moves in. That'll bring us the chance for some pop-up showers and thunderstorms Saturday afternoon. Janelle, how's that morning drive?
We do have a crash to tell you about. This one in Pinellas County, 275 northbound, just after 22nd Avenue North. You can see some flashing lights off in the distance here, causing some problems for people trying to get on the interstate here at 22nd Avenue North. You might want to leave yourself some extra time there. Not seeing a huge slowdown. We're checking our average speed, still 72, so over the speed limit heading northbound on 275. So that's some good news there. And if you're getting ready to cross the bridge this morning, so far so good. Less than 10 minutes across all three bridges this morning. James.
Thanks, Janelle. Still to come, many of us use Q-tips on our ears, but we just got surprising new numbers on how many kids this is sending to the ER. And the 2 things you can do instead to, well, hopefully not that, safely clean your ears.
And as we tell you about health problems from breast implants, we're now finding out about a local doctor who's helping women remove them.
Just press clean and let Roomba from iRobot help with your everyday messes. Roomba navigates your entire home, cleaning up pet hair and debris for up to 2 hours, which means your floors are always clean. You and Roomba from iRobot, better together.
The bathroom. When things go wrong here, you remember. Quilted Northern is designed to work so well, you can forget your bathroom trips. But Daddy Gator can never forget. I gotta motor out of here. This is no place to raise a child.
It's late. It's an all-nighter.
So you're gonna get to sleep.
Got a little all-nighter refuel.
This is the best morning ever.
Look at that joy and excitement.
ABC Action Traffic is brought to you by Catania and Catania, putting families first for 25 years.
Hey Tampa Bay, have you seen our trucks? You may be wondering, why pink? That's because we're the plumbers that donate to breast cancer research. Call the Pink Plumber today.
Google Pink Plumber and click the link or call 727-222-PINK.
At Florida Pain Relief Group, our goal is for each and every patient not only to feel comfortable through the process, but leave with results that change their life. If you've been suffering through pain, trust your care to us and get your life back. Pain today, gone tomorrow.
Hey folks, it's Billy Priscilla Sr. I'm standing out in front of my son's Nissan store right here on 19 in Clearwater. And I'm here to tell you about the Nissan pre-owned vehicles that we have here. What a selection we have, folks. With over 200 in stock, you need to come into the all-new Fusillo Nissan. We specialize in pre-owned. This is the largest inventory I have in any store in the state of Florida when it comes to pre-owned inventory. Come into Fusillo Nissan, Clearwater, Florida, and we're gonna make you huge.
Amazing cataract outcomes happen here.
Amazing glaucoma outcomes happen here.
Amazing retina outcomes happen here.
Amazing LASIK outcomes happen here.
We provide amazing outcomes. We provide Newsome Eyes.
To experience Lexus means to experience amazing. And right now, experience it all for less at Lexus of Tampa Bay and Lexus of Clearwater. During the Race to 11 Million sales event, drive a winner as we race to finish a record-breaking Lexus month. Lease a new Lexus ES 350 for $329 a month or a new Lexus RX 350, just $419 a month. Experience amazing at LexusofTampaBay.com and LexusofClearwater.com.
Imagine life-improving spine surgery performed using an incision this size. Dr. Ronzo and Dr. Bono perform minimally invasive spine surgery using a 3/4 inch incision. Something this small could change your life in big ways. Biospine.com.
Now's the best time to buy your new Tucson or Santa Fe from the Giant. Save up to 25%. That's $5,000 off. Plus, I'll give you $1,000 bonus cash. Only at the Giant, Hyundai of Newport Richey and Wesley Chapel, where volume makes the difference.
The Pink Plumber installed my new toilet, and I helped fight breast cancer. Thanks, Pink Plumber.
If you have a leak, think pink and get $50 off your next plumbing service.
Google Pink Plumber and click the link or call 727-222-PINK.
Good morning, St. Pete and all of Tampa Bay. Get everything you need to start your day.
This is ABC Action News in the morning.
All right, take a look at this. Our live drive just arriving at a mobile home fire in Lillman. This is on 41st Avenue North. Crews putting out the flames in the last hour, but they're working right now to figure out what caused this. This is a developing situation. We're in constant contact with authorities there. We'll keep you up to date as soon as we get some more information.
Well, it says it right there in the box. Don't stick Q-tips inside your ear, but many of us still do. And a new study finds this many kids, that kid's priceless, more than 260,000 went to the ER. This is between 1999 and 2010, 20-year period, but still it's an average of about 34 injuries per day. So instead, doctors say wipe the ear with a warm, damp washcloth. You can also use a cotton swab, but only on the outside. News you can use, dear.
Yeah, for real. All right, 6:25 right now. Thousands of American women get breast implants every year, but a growing number of women are having their implants removed because they could be making them sick. Some tell us they've developed everything from autoimmune disorders to leg pain after getting implants. Now, a Sarasota doctor says she's become an expert in what she calls explant surgery. She can't prove that implants are to blame for health problems, but she is urging women to consider removing them if you develop health issues.
People can have these symptoms who don't have implants, so that's why it's been, I think, a difficult slog for people to figure out what's going on.
I have been told that I'm crazy. I've had a doctor tell me to put my big girl panties on and deal with my life.
Explant surgery is not usually covered by health insurance, and it can cost about $5,000.
Coming up at 6:30 on Good Morning Tampa Bay, talking about new apartments filling a big need. The project kicking off today in Pinellas County to give you much needed options that you can afford.
It's called the Summer Slide. Your children could fall back academically if they don't read over the summer. Coming up on Good Morning Tampa Bay, new programs and incentives to get kids turning those pages.
And good morning, everybody. We're watching a small crash on 275 northbound right through St. Pete, not causing any major problems right now. Ross is going to check out the Veterans Expressway coming up. Great.
And those temperatures slipping back down into the upper 60s to near 70 this morning, 91 for this afternoon. The dry weather causing issues with fire danger. I'll tell you about expanded red flag warnings for the area coming up.
ABC Action News is brought to you by Morgan & Morgan, for the people.
When Mom passed, we couldn't keep her house. My sister suggested Homevestors, the We Buy Ugly Houses people. We scheduled a no-risk consultation, and Mark was so nice. He gave us a cash offer right away.
Visit WeBuyUglyHouses.com or call 800-44-BUYER.
What's reclamation ecology? Come on, I'll show you. This is reclamation ecology. And this. And that. Mosaic is a global leader in the science of reclamation ecology, and we're putting it to work right here at home. Innovative environmental technology, natural habitat for native wildlife, and sometimes reviving streams that haven't existed for a century. That's the science of stewardship, the science of Mosaic.
If you've been injured in an automobile accident and have legal questions, visit forthepeople.com to get answers to your questions. Morgan & Morgan, for the people.
ABC Action News is brought to you by Morgan & Morgan, for the people.
Honey, it's time to call.
It's time? I'll call the doctor.
No, don't call the doctor. Call Air Rescue. It's hot in here.
Air Rescue to the rescue. With more than 60 rescuers covering the Bay Area, you can count on fast 24-hour emergency service at no extra charge. When your AC stops working, call Air Rescue with a 100% risk-free guarantee. Our work is guaranteed, or the service is free.
My name is Robert. I was in a car accident, and first thing I did was call Catania because I've always seen them on television, and they were really, they were there for me. I mean, from the first time I called. So I'm so grateful that they really responded so quick, and I was able to get medical attention right away. Any question that I needed to ask, I would just call them anytime, 7 days a week.
At Catania, we put families first.
At Florida Pain Relief Group, our goal is for each and every patient not only to feel comfortable through the process, but leave with results that change their life. If you've been suffering through pain, trust your care to us and get your life back. Pain today, gone tomorrow.
When I spoke to Karen, I knew selling her mom's house was stressful for her. After our meeting, I was able to prepare a cash offer immediately. I told Karen she didn't have to do a thing, and we closed on her schedule.
Visit WeBuyUglyHouses.com or call 800-44-BUYER.
Good morning, Tampa Bay. Get everything you need to start your day.
This is ABC Action News in the morning.
Firing fallout. President Trump's decision to get rid of FBI Director James Comey, the big story as you wake up, with questions over timing and motive.
All new reaction this morning from Florida lawmakers and the one thing they're calling for now on the Russia investigation. Good morning, Tampa Bay. Thank you for joining us. I'm Dia Riley.
And I'm James Tully. Before we get to that new reaction, let's get a quick check of weather and traffic together and start with Greg because Janelle says things are good so far.
Yeah, weather's good too. Check out this live shot from our chopper. This is the moon out there. Beautiful full moon this morning. This is Action Air 1. A gorgeous shot. By the way, if you catch the moon in the evenings, look close to the moon. The next several weeks, you'll see a really bright star. That is not a star. That is the planet Jupiter, and it's going to be hanging out near the moon each evening. It's already set, though, so you're not going to catch it out there this morning. As you're checking out the moon this morning, temperatures out there, they are beautiful, into the 60s and the 70s out there right now in Tampa. 70, 67 over toward Clearwater, 73 in St. Pete with mostly clear skies. As far as the afternoon, those high temperatures climbing well into the 90s. 91 here in Tampa, mid-90s east of 75. We'll take a look at rain chances and when they arrive in your 7-day forecast in 15 minutes. Janelle, good morning.
And good morning, everybody. We're watching one little crash northbound on 275 right at 22nd Avenue North. It's off to the side. You can see some flashing lights off in the distance there, but it's in the clearing stages, not causing much of a slowdown at all. 275 southbound through Hillsborough County looking pretty good, starting to move a little bit slow, 15 minutes from the apex to I-4. Dia.
All right, thanks, Janelle. It is 6:41 right now. I want to show you a live look at our nation's capital, where this morning there is new reaction after the sudden and shocking firing of FBI Director James Comey. The announcement Tuesday evening prompting questions about the FBI's investigation into possible collusion between President Trump's campaign and Russia. ABC Action News anchor Lindsay Logue back now from maternity leave, and she's following these new developments.
A lot of people talking about this one today. Dia, good morning to you. President Trump once spoke glowingly about James Comey, but in a letter sent last night, the president told him, "You are hereby terminated and removed from office immediately. You are not able to effectively lead the Bureau." This morning, questions are coming in about what this means for the future of the FBI and the Bureau's investigation that people involved with President Trump's campaign colluded with the Russian government to steer the outcome of the 2016 election. Reaction from Washington was swift, with Democratic and even some Republican lawmakers calling for a special prosecutor to take control of the investigation. Senator Bill Nelson put out this tweet: "Now it's more clear than ever that we need an independent commission to get to the truth of Russia's interference with our election." And Senator John McCain wrote, "Removal of Director Comey only confirms the need for a select committee to investigate Russia's interference in the 2016 election." The White House this morning, though, stands firm, saying it was Comey's actions since President Trump took office that got him fired. Comey learned of his firing while traveling in Los Angeles, first seeing reports on TV, and he thought it was a joke. James and Dia?
Yeah, no joke at all. 6:33 right now. Meanwhile, back here at home, Governor Rick Scott still has about 18 months left in office, but already at least one politician is looking ahead to the governor's race in 2018.
And it really gets started today. Agriculture Commissioner Adam Putnam begins campaigning. He's launching a 10-day bus tour starting today that will take him to 22 Florida cities. The former Polk County congressman declared he's running for governor on May 1st. So far, Putnam is the only major Republican to announce his candidacy.
All right, over here right now at the digital dashboard, I'm watching a growing controversy affecting my alma mater, Bethune-Cookman University in Daytona Beach. Thousands of students, their families, and the community don't want Education Secretary Betsy DeVos to speak at upcoming graduation ceremonies. The university's president, Dr. Edison Jackson, and the school's board of directors invited DeVos to be the keynote speaker for the graduation. However, 50,000 people so far have signed a change.org petition saying the speech would be an insult to the new graduates at the historically black college. Hundreds of people are planning to protest now. Meanwhile, the NAACP is calling for the university president and the board chairman to resign. Well, you may see this in your Facebook feed this morning, right here. A pizza parlor thief stopped by a selfie, his own selfie right here. Polk County detectives say this guy broke into Primo's Pizzeria. He stole a bottle of liquor and cash from the register and then posted a selfie on Facebook holding the stolen alcohol.
Yeah, the same alcohol he took. That's right. Deputies say Cameron Core had broken into the location 3 times since March. But on Monday, surveillance video captured Gore wearing the same shirt he had on in his Facebook post. The upload time on the post was Monday morning, just hours after the break-in. He is waking up in jail this morning. A woman caught on camera in Madeira Beach stealing a stone, pretty expensive one, valued around $500. Pinellas deputies want to know if you recognize the blonde woman in the white outfit here.
Yeah, the theft happened at Things Etc. in Johns Pass Village last month. As you can see, the store was kind of in the middle of a rush, the midday rush, when she reportedly took that stone.
And Tampa police, they want you to take a very good look at the surveillance video. They say the man you see here robbed a motel. Now, it happened Sunday night at the Mayflower Motel on North Florida Avenue. Investigators say the guy asked if there were vacancies, and when the clerk said there weren't, detectives say he pulled out a knife, demanded cash, and ran off, fortunately without hurting anyone. Crime Stoppers offering reward for any information, so if you want a better look at this video, you can go to my Facebook page. Right there, I've posted the video for you. Okay, also this morning, a big step forward in helping people who need an affordable place to live. Crews will break ground on a new development in Pinellas County.
A lot of excitement surrounding this one. ABC Action News reporter Lauren St. Germain joins us live in Largo. And Lauren, the problem is facing hundreds of families right now in Pinellas County.
It really is. Well over 1,000 people. So right now you see behind me an empty lot, but not for long. Come over here, take a look at these renderings. This is what's going to be the Palms of Pinellas. 92 apartments, 1, 2, and 3 bedrooms, all for low to middle income families. Right now, rent is sky high. So high that 1,600 people in Pinellas County alone are on a wait list for affordable housing. Families like the Castros, they tell us they qualify for Section 8, but it was hard to find, and they were homeless for 6 months.
It's like having a lottery ticket, but you can't cash it.
Good news for the Castros is they actually found an apartment in Largo a few weeks ago, so they are settling in there right now. Now back out live, we're going to show you another rendering of the Palms of Pinellas. This is just a better look at the building. Groundbreaking happening for this today at 10 o'clock. We will be here at the groundbreaking, and they expect to finish construction by summer of 2018. We'll be sure to keep you updated on the timeline and when you can apply for the housing on our ABC Action News mobile app. For now, reporting live in Largo, Lauren St. Germain, ABC Action News.
Thanks, Lauren. It's a pretty nice looking complex. Looking for a job or know someone who is? Manatee County is hiring for government positions. This afternoon, the county hosting a hiring expo for jobs in all departments. The job fair is occurring from 2 to 7 at the Bradenton Area Convention Center in Palmetto. If you're interested, you can find more info right now on our free mobile app.
6:37, the Netflix show 13 Reasons Why has stirred up a lot of controversy across the country for glamorizing suicide. Well, now a Michigan high school is fighting back.
And the show often made it seem as though suicide is the only option when you're in a very, very dark place. So I do think it glorified suicide, especially to such a young audience. I know a lot of middle schoolers that I've been working with have been watching the show, and that worries me.
That student, Riley Junty, was one of 7 students who shared their personal struggles as part of a 13 Reasons Why Not campaign. Junty says she was in an abusive relationship, but she was able to heal after she got help at school. Now her story and 6 others are being played over the public address system at their high school, hoping that it will help students and encourage them to get help.
It could do that, for sure. Do you ever take a couple of ibuprofen or aspirin for a headache? Well, if so, there's an important new warning you want to hear this morning. Researchers just published a study that links NSAID pain relievers to an increased risk for heart attacks. We're talking pretty common over-the-counter drugs here. The study found heart attack risks go up 20 to 50% after taking NSAIDs. Now, the study doesn't prove the drugs directly cause heart attacks, so doctors say weigh the risks and benefits of your particular situation.
Well, the rest of this week is going to be really exciting for NASA and for space fans everywhere. And it all starts this morning. That's when we'll get to meet the next group of astronauts heading for the International Space Station. 2 Americans, 1 Russian crewmate will do a live news conference this afternoon. They're going to talk about the mission. They leave in September. Now, for the other exciting NASA news, on Friday, it will live stream the landmark 200th spacewalk at the ISS. I want to check in now with Greg for a look at our forecast. On this Wednesday, another hot and dry one out there.
Another one, a nice, comfortable start this morning. That's a Rivergate Tower view here from over Davis and Harbor Islands in downtown Tampa. Already starting to see the sun come out. And once it does, it is going to be getting these temperatures quickly up through the 80s into the 90s, low to mid 90s inland today. So the beaches, that's the place to be. A Clearwater right on the coast there, 83, water temperature 77. It will get cooler as we head through the rest of the week. I'll tell you when those temperatures finally start dropping coming up in just a couple of minutes. James?
All right, thanks, Greg. Still ahead, let's talk about Uber safety. The 3 features the app wants you to know about this morning before you request your next ride.
It's called the Summer Slide. Your children could fall back academically if they don't read over the summer. Coming up on Good Morning Tampa Bay, new programs and incentives to get kids turning those pages.
ABC Action weather cameras are sponsored by AC Warehouse, from the warehouse to your house for less.
Thank you for fighting.
Thank you for fighting
for me.
Thank you for fighting for me.
Thank you for fighting for my husband.
We didn't start this fight, but we're determined to finish it.
Thanks for fighting for my mom.
Florida Cancer Specialists, real experts, real hope, right here throughout Greater Tampa Bay. Online at flcancer.com.
The all-new Fusillo Nissan right here on US 19, right here in Clearwater. It's a May, and you know what's going to happen? It's a question mark, but I guarantee you one thing. You've seen me do it before? Come see me do it again. It's huge.
Don't they know they're supposed to use the crosswalk? Hey, you on your phone, put that down until you cross the street. Whoa, stop! Can't you see there are pedestrians crossing here? I can't take it anymore. Drivers, put your phone down. Be alert. Watch for pedestrians, especially when approaching a crosswalk. Pedestrians, always use the crosswalk and push the button so I can help you cross safely. Alert today, alive tomorrow, because safety doesn't happen by accident.
I just sold my home, and it only took me a day to get a great offer. I used OfferPad. It's the new way homes are sold, and it's easy. I entered simple information about my home, and the next day I had their best price up front. Our home never went on the market, and when I had questions, someone was always there to help. This was the best home selling experience I've ever had. OfferPad put me in control, and I wouldn't have it any other way.
OfferPad. Request your free purchase offer today and ask us about our free local move.
I'm Billy Howard of the Consumer Protection Firm. For each harassing or unwanted call you receive, you may be entitled to a minimum of $500 and up to $1,500 per call, even if you owe money. If you've asked anyone, like a credit card company, mortgage company, or bank, to stop calling and they don't, call me or visit 1500percall.com. 1500 per call. That's a great law.
This could be your contract. That right here in Pinellas County at the all-new Fusillo Nissan. Don't miss the opportunity. Not only might I rip your contract up, that easy, but what a gift you're going to get when you pick up your new Nissan. It's going to be huge.
Good morning, New Tampa and all of Tampa Bay. Time to wake up and start your day.
This is ABC Action News in the morning.
Starting your morning sprint off with an update on that huge wildfire at Starkey Wilderness Park. It is now 75% contained, but the danger and problems, they're far from over. Officials telling us that smoke could linger in the area for weeks. Students in the River Ridge community feeling the biggest impact from this. School start times for the middle and high school has been pushed back to 10:45 for the rest of the week, and this is happening during senior exams.
Now that James Comey is out as FBI director, acting director Andrew McCabe is now leading the agency. So just who is he? Well, McCabe joined the Bureau in 1996. He's well respected. He started by investigating organized crime in New York, but there is some controversy surrounding McCabe due to his investigation into Hillary Clinton's email server and a large campaign donation by a close Clinton ally to his wife's 2015 Senate campaign.
And in just hours, a historic meeting will play out at the White House when President Trump meets with Russian Foreign Minister Sergei Lavrov. It's the highest-ranking Russian official he's met face-to-face. The private meeting was originally just with Secretary of State Rex Tillerson. At that time, the State Department said the agenda included Syria, Ukraine, and other issues. No word on whether that changed now that the president is joining in.
All right, check your freezer before you make breakfast this morning. Save-A-Lot is recalling its Pick 5 chicken and waffle sandwiches. The company says it could contain listeria, and of course that could make you sick. We have the lot numbers and sell-by dates posted online for you right now. Go to my Facebook page. I've posted a link to this article there. You can read it and share it.
The controversial plan to build tolled lanes on I-275 in Tampa is on hold, but we could learn this morning when the TBX project may be revived. TBX is a hot-button issue for many Tampa homeowners and could see businesses and homes in historic neighborhoods torn down. FDOT plans to update local leaders in just a few hours about which direction the TBX project should head. Well, this South Florida Uber driver sitting in jail right now, accused of kidnapping and assaulting a passenger. And now Uber wants every customer to know about these safety features before you book a ride. Here are the tools on the app to know about. You can now select the nearest intersection for a driver to pick you up so they don't know your exact address. You can also share the trip with a friend or family member. The ride tracked in real time by GPS so they can see exactly where you are and what time you get to your destination. And finally, there's a rating system so you can make sure you're never paired up with a driver again if they made you feel uncomfortable.
All right, 15 minutes till 7 right now. You know, with iPads, video games, the beach, amusement parks, all that stuff to enjoy. Getting our kids to read as a parent, getting them to open a book over the summer can be a really tough sell, but it's so imperative because, of course, kids can lose 2 months of learning if they don't do that over the summer break.
And there's a name for that. It's called the Summer Slide. And our Sean Daly says new incentives from the Bucks and the Rays are trying to stop that slide.
Hey guys, I'm at Amalie Arena where Bay Area educators are hosting a summer reading summit. That's how important this issue is in Florida. And hey, I get it, I'm a frustrated parent too. So I found some new incentives, new programs, a couple involving the Bucks and the Rays, plus I got a little help from some new friends.
Mom says the problem was very strange tales they told me. You used to be friends with Julian. In the distance, I could see.
These guys know the importance of summer reading.
You won't forget all the stuff you learned at school. You're keeping your brain exercised.
But a lot of kids aren't like Olivia.
Over the summer, children that are not engaged and involved in reading do tend to slide with their academics.
So to compete with iPhones and YouTube, summer reading programs are offering juicier incentives than ever before.
The pukey book of vomit.
You heard that right. Myon.com, available all over the Bay, has 10,000 interactive books for all ages, even ones about barf. Prizes on Myon.com this summer include a behind-the-scenes tour of $1 Place. Reading with the Rays is available at all Tampa Bay libraries. If students kindergarten through 12th read for 9 hours, they win tickets to a Rays game. And local Barnes & Noble stores are offering grade school kids the chance to win a free book for every 8 they read. Take it from Olivia.
Reading takes you into another world that you can't really go in. You basically feel the book when you're reading it.
Oh, and parents, a teacher told me cookbooks are another good way to get your kids reading and eating healthy. For all your summer reading needs, incentives, programs, good books to read, go to abcactionnews.com.
Love that. You know, a lot of schools will give summer reading lists, but even if they don't, teachers will tell you whatever your kids want to read. If it's a newspaper, it doesn't matter as long as they're reading. Just let them read.
Yeah, like Sports Illustrated for me.
Yeah, exactly.
I made a summer out of that. You know, back when you still read Sports Illustrated, didn't go online for it. Yeah, it was good. Good to do. Good incentives there. Let's head over to